The saying goes that women are more emotional than men. And I'm challenging this assumption, and I think we've got this entirely wrong. I think that women are more surface level. Everything women do is more surface level. I've never seen a woman go into great depths in anything um except superficial or surface level things, whether it's TV or reality or painting or whatever. But it's never the same type of depth that many men will go to um, when they're in the pursuit of something or learning something or doing something. And this translates into emotionality as well. I have a saying that goes, "All creeks desire the tranquility of the lake." All creeks desire the tranquility of the lake. So when you look at a creek, right, on the surface it looks very rigid, it looks very rough, it looks very chaotic, etc. But a creek is not deep. A creek a creek doesn't have the same depth that the lake, the body of water that a lake has. But if you look at a lake on the surface is much more calm, it's much more steady, it's much more tranquil, but the depth is far more reaching than that of a creek. And on the creek, if you were just looking at both, you would say that the level of, I guess, motion, right, would be more on the surface of that of the creek. And so I think we conflate that with women. We see the creek that is their emotionality, and we say, oh, women are more emotional, women are more emotional. Okay, on the surface, maybe they go through more emotions at a less intense level than men do. It might fluctuate, happy, sad, whatever. It's all over the place, sure. But it doesn't hold the same depth or weight that men's emotionality has, which I would equate to the depth of the lake. That when you look at it on the surface, sure, maybe a lot is not going on, but deep down, it's very deep. There's so much there to unpack. There's so much weight in it. There's so many layers, etc. And so I think this is something that most people get wrong. I think this is something that we in general as a society have gotten wrong. I think we've gotten it backwards, and um, it's just been my observation. I've never seen uh, going into the depths of anything, of any subject in particular. I think is an extremely masculine trait. When you see women who are, doing their PhDs or going into these fields, a lot of times they're not feminine women. A lot of times they're not in their femininity. Just from my observation. Um, because going to these levels, I just haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it. So I'm gonna cut the video there, but I just wanted to make that observation.